Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, legends and legendettes from around the world. Hope you're doing great. This is Jerremy Alexander Newsome on Wonderful Wednesday. Weekly's Wednesday. It's February 25th, and the DIA, the Dow Jones ETF, has a cute little white candle on it. Looks like we're making some higher highs and higher lows yesterday. A little nice inside day candle letting us rest right now. If we come over here to some of the oscillators, RSI and stochastics, you can see that RSI is only at 70 on the Dow ETF, the DIA. So a few more days of sideways momentum would allow that to rest even farther, and we could continue up even higher. Looks beautiful overall, in my opinion. Next, target 186.62 on the DIA. SPY is kind of continuing the same progress. We closed above the 209.50 bullish trigger. Same type of thing. Next target 214.98. Any pullback on the market right now is kind of viable for me. Nice trend, nice healthy angle on the exponential moving averages here. This bull put spread should expire just fine, the 196, 195. Unless some cataclysmic asteroid event happens, that's going to expire this Friday and go to option heaven, along with a few other spreads we're going to be looking at today on Weekly's Wednesday. We'll be looking at, maybe Google, Netflix, Tesla, a few things like that. We'll probably be checking out the QQQs as well. But the Qs, also nice little stair-step type formation happening up here. Another day with a white candle. So it's interesting because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 candles as of yesterday, which were white. Today would be the 12th if we end with another white candle. So that is giving me about a 99.8% chance if we end with a white candle today that we'll have at least a small black candle tomorrow. I mean, the percentages are very, very high at that particular point. And, it could look and feel something very, very similar to this, right? Where we trade up, we get very, very bullish, incredibly bullish, get a few sideways days, pull into moving averages a little bit, and then just continue up once again. And I think that's kind of almost exactly what we likely will do on the overall market, the Qs, the IWM, all that jazz. Just white candle after white candle after white candle. Any pullback that we do get, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's coming up right around the corner. I personally think that's a buyable pullback in my opinion. FEYE, speaking of buyable pullbacks, I've been in this one bullish since this day. What was this? 219. Got in on the pullback. And just two days ago, had a really, really big selling candle where I actually got into a weekly debit spread. I sold a 47 call. And I do like the candle that we just got yesterday. We kind of pulled in very, very closely to the 10 and bouncing a little bit on the daily. So if I come into the hourly chart on FEYE, you can see that we had some white candles. We had the bounce off the 50 exponential moving average. We had a retest gap. So there's the gap up. Here's the retest. And so I think we'll pull in and trade sideways a little bit longer, letting the 47 call expire this week, which was a debit spread, and then hopefully continuing a little bit higher to my ultimate target, which is around $50 and some change on FEYE. So I'll be keeping a very close eye on that, but overall still looks bullish to me. Facebook, nice little candle today on Facebook, good volume. We still have a very, very strong resistance to contend with on Facebook. This pattern to me though is more bullish than bearish without question. So if you're looking at Facebook and you're considering doing a bullish to non-directional strategy, I think that's the way to go, right? Owning shares and doing a covered call, bull put spreads, put sales, something to that extent where it's bullish but just non-directionally bullish. I think it's kind of the best way to play Facebook right now. 80.74, very, very strong resistance. I have a good buddy of mine who's in an 84 March week 2 covered call, and that'll probably more than likely expire worthless if you are in shares of Facebook, to do a covered call up in that general range and be able to do another one in the very near future on Facebook as well. Let's go look at Google. Google was a really, really pretty trade yesterday. Sensational, actually. Triggered down and hit our protective put. I mentioned yesterday many, many times that should be the bouncing candle based on the wave rotations and the retest of this inverted head and shoulders pattern. So this is the retest, and it did in fact trigger our protective put, and then the trade's continuing higher. So we want to adjust this protective put. So what we would do is we would sell a put lower. So we'd probably sell the 530 put to offset the cost of the protective put in hopes that Google does in fact continue higher, which it does indeed look like it will. So Google, really great trade for those of you who guys are still in it or got in yesterday. My aggressive traders, I mentioned if we broke the high of yesterday, it would be more bullish than bearish sentiment overall on Google. Amazon, just updating you guys on Amazon, really strong candle today. I mean, I'm more bullish than bearish on Amazon. I mean, next target's 407.03. The question really just becomes how long until we get there on Amazon. Netflix is also kind of doing a similar wave rotation where ultimately 485.05 is the next target. Stan had a 490 covered call, which expired last Friday. And we did move up our protective put and stop on Netflix if you are still in. Initial trigger was back at 446. So right now, locking in some serious profit and letting Netflix also continue higher. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about the market. It really is moving quite nicely. We are creating a trading plan. We're following a trading plan. We're being consistent. And that's the best that you can do in real life trading scenarios. I'm going to be keeping a close eye today on Hewlett-Packard for an afternoon rollover. Really good gap, trapping a lot of people, getting below this wick. Phenomenal gap. So I'll be keeping an eye out for an afternoon rollover on Hewlett-Packard. CBI was just ridiculous this morning. It was such a beautiful gap. This was the analysis that we talked about yesterday. A gap above 44 would be a nice bullish retest, and it opened 43.91, so pretty much right at that particular price. And you got a really quick retest in the morning. Here you go, boom, shazam, right? Really good move until a good resistance around 47.65, and now we're pulling back. So we'll see if CBI bounces also this afternoon. Probably won't play it because we really have traded to a nice little target already on CBI, so we'll be keeping a close eye on that one. But we'll see. RIG. Earnings quickly approaching and just kind of chilling out on RIG to see what's going on. But the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to JCPenney yesterday, the trading floor, the afternoon trading floor, which is between 1 and 4 Eastern Standard Time, a lot of people do not know or are unaware that the afternoon trading floor calls out live day trades. Well, we do. I do day trade often, daily in fact, and I do call out live day trades. And JCPenney was one yesterday, entry at 863, stop was at 856, and you guys can see exactly what we did. That turned out to be a 3R trade just the afternoon alone. And so that trade helped put the trading floor over 10 Rs for the month of February. So I'm going to be very cautious on any day trades I take today, Thursday, and Friday because, again, as you guys know, 10 Rs a month, that is what I aim for consistent month-to-month professional day trading results. If you can get 10 Rs a month, and in about 2 years, you can make this a profession. You can make a full-time day trading living, getting consistently 10 Rs a month. And I think that's a very attainable goal. Could you get 8, 9, 10, 11? Yes, absolutely. Could you get 30 one month? Sure. But 10 is going to be a solid average. And if you can get consistently 10 Rs a month, I think that's a phenomenal result. And that is what we did on the trading floor in February in the afternoon session with just our day trades, not to mention our credit spreads, put sales, swing trades, something like that. So really excited about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about the future. Thanks so much for your support in real life trading. I appreciate it. Make sure to tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, your employees, your employers, your coworkers. Tell the world that we are enriching lives. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you Friday. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. See ya.